Stormwood & Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. Finley Webster and Camille Hyacinth are just average freshmen at Clearwater University in Odapontour, Wisconsin. And they're just having a great day. Except maybe something's gonna go a little weird. Welcome to School Days. School Days stars Celeste, star twin, as Camille Hyacinth. Gen Proc as Finley Webster, with Trey Jorn as your GM. What do you say, friendly people? Do you feel like helping me or having skull crushed? Yes? Is simple thing. Somewhere in this space, in this house, there is a doorway that makes no sense. There is a place that maybe only a few of you have ever noticed, but where you go through and instead of part of house you're supposed to be in, you are in other weird basement place with giant holes and universes. You know, like an endless hallway or corridor. Again, someone here. Cole has just completely hidden.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I totally disappear?
Yes.
Awesome.
I wish to leave through this hole. Show me hole. I'll show you hole. Kevin, go beat the shit out of that guy. The orc behind him goes and punches the frat boy in the face so hard that he breaks through a coffee table. Okay, so you're going to not make fun of my dialect now either. Okay. I am lowering myself to speak in your dirt language. You can not make jokes about it. Now, who wants to help me? Camille?
I know a great way you can find a magic doorway.
Nope. We should.
Why don't you drop acid in someone else's basement, you orcish dickhead?
I am a goblin, you stuck-up elf. Goblin! I am literally like 4'8".
And I called you orc-ish. And you're still a dickhead.
Oh my God, are you racist? I think she's... Like, everyone in the room now is just kind of looking at you, Camille, like, nah, man, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Oh my God, he was the one who's calling our language garbage.
Hey, we can be mad at an individual without making, like, he's without making like racist generalizations about like someone. He's like, and you're doing it about like a goblin and like making it like orc. Like you're defaming orcs as like a people over something that this non-orcish person said. What? Like you have, yeah, you got like a lot of like deconstruction to do. Like that's messed up. Like what these guys are doing is messed up, but what you just did, even though it's to a smaller degree, is still messed up.
They broke every bone in that guy's body.
I'm fine. Party! Holds up a red Solo cup.
My God.
He did not spill his beer. That is impressive. Or, Kevin, you did not punch him hard enough. My name is not Kevin. Shut up. Kevin.
Okay, hey, not Kevin. What is your name?
Oh my God. Mindy has like been trying to like get you to be quiet, like, and like it's like staring at you like you're insane. Because yeah.
Hey, not Kevin. What is your name?
Which one of us? He's been calling all of us Kevin.
Oh my God, he doesn't know any of your names?
He knows our names. He's just being weird.
Sounds like he's being a real dick.
He thinks it makes us less conspicuous.
That's really terrible. I've seen you guys work.
I mean, I've worked for worse guys.
But you deserve better treatment than a boss like that, though, don't you think?
Hours are good. Pay's good. There's a lot of like room for promotion in the system. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Like it's been, I mean, you know, he's bad with names.
Huh. Guess I was kind of hoping there.
I got childcare as part of my package, my benefits package. Oh yeah, we added child card. That's great.
Oh my gosh, this actually sounds pretty good. Do you guys, how is your college tuition paid for?
It's not really, college doesn't really like exist as a structure in our society. You can choose to go into a vocational program where you apprentice with someone. And so that's usually how people take on more skilled trades. And then for less skilled, so like what your society does as a collegiate environment does not really directly line up with the particular structures outside of, say, like the schools of magic and that thought. Yeah, and I never really had the knack for that. Like I didn't really get into magic. Yeah, so it's kind of it's one of those things. So, like, and the military, we've been a military family for like 8 generations. So like, my dad had taught me and I learned, he learned from his daddy and, we just made our way up through the ranks, Yeah, it's harder for like some jobs like clerks and things like that. But, we make it work as a society, I
was really hoping this would open up an opportunity for us. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, altogether, it's more of a, like, where we come from, like, there's a degree of capitalist interest in some of the outer regions, but if you're from the larger city-states, then, like, it's largely a socialist utopia.
Huh.
Why do you think we want to go back home? Yeah! Also, I have castle. It's a nice castle. It is a pretty nice castle. And before we get on about housing, we are guaranteed good housing. It's just that because he's higher level, he gets nicer housing. But our housing's actually pretty great. I've got like a nice 2-bedroom on the outskirts of Escalon, and it's nice.
Huh. Damn.
Don't forget the vacation package. Oh no, yeah, we get 2 months of paid vacation every year.
What have I even been doing?
Like I said, we want to leave. We want to go back to our home. We are looking for an exit, not for a smashing. We can smash.
Still didn't need to smash that guy.
He kind of deserved to it, and he made fun of me. He was ableist.
Eh.
I mean, it maybe not ableist. I don't know correct word for what do you do? What do you call it when like you're making fun of someone for speaking in a second language that they do not necessarily know all the nuances of every colloquialism?
Oh,
Because I could speak in my native language right now. You would be not know what the words are.
I'm feeling really awkward right now.
You should. That's just a random frat guy from the other side of the house.
Thanks, frat guy.
You're welcome.
God, I hate these guys.
You're cute. Want to hook up later?
I don't.
Okay. My name's Hank, by the way, if you change your mind.
Will not, but thank you.
That's cool. I like your shirt. Okay, so let's tell me where Hole in Universe is so I can go. Camille, we should get out of this room.
Yeah, we should.
It's Mindy.
Let's book it.
Okay, so we're gonna start looking, and you people stand still and don't move, and we will start asking questions if I get too irritated, because one of you fuckers has to know. So where are you? So where are you and Mindy going? You're right now in the living room. Finley, you disappeared. Where did you go? Did you stay in the room and just hide, or are you maneuvering?
Did Cole stay?
Cole disappeared. You don't know where Cole went.
Okay.
Cole did what you did.
Yeah. I'm tempted to have him sneak his way to the corridor.
Okay.
And kind of be like a sneaky lookout.
Okay. All right. So, Camille, where do you think you and Mindy are going?
Kind of moving out of like the main, or like kind of try to move like away from the center of the room at least.
Okay. You're kind of dropping back into the crowd. Are you going to leave the living room, or are you going to try to like go down to the basement, or are you going to try to do what?
I'm gonna try to move toward the door, like the front door.
The front door. Well, they are between you and the front door.
Okay, maybe into the kitchen then.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
Okay. Four.
Well, you're lucky that Gobbo rolled a 1. So you would have had to have crit failed to lose that roll. Yeah, you kind of make your way, like, so you're heading into the kitchen?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you make it to the kitchen. Everyone in there is just kind of, like, standing around quietly, having, heard what happened in the living room. But, yeah, and the door to the basement stairs is in the kitchen. Mindy's
Okay.
kind of moving you towards the door to the basement stairs.
I don't know if we should go down there.
It's probably safer.
It's probably
no one
what they're
goes
looking
in the
for.
Basement.
Okay, fine.
Literally, no one goes in this basement.
You'd be surprised. Sure, let's go to the basement.
Did you go into the basement earlier?
Maybe?
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's
roll
secondary
me a
to
D10.
concerns.
Roll me a D10.
Okay. Five.
Okay, on a 5, her reaction is a little bit of a vibe of concern off of knowing that you went into the basement.
Okay. I thought I saw someone I knew go down there, so I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't find a bathroom
It's
earlier.
just weird. It's like nobody, like, so you guys are now head down. There are a few people down here. Like, there were a few people down in the basement when you were down here before, but like, just like, not a lot. Most people I talk to, like, they don't go down here. Like, most of my, like, not like the four girls you met earlier, Shandy, Mandy, Cindy, and Tiff, they've never been down here, and just a little
Why haven't they been down here?
I don't know. It's just they don't want to go down here, and most.
It's a nice basement.
I mean, it's a basement. It smells like boy. Smells like boy and stale beer. That's what it smells like down here. And yeah, so you guys are now in the basement. So we should figure out how to lock that door.
Okay.
And slow them down.
Which way does the door open from?
The door opens outward into the kitchen.
Shit. Okay, I was about to say, I wonder if there's a way we could brace it. All right. Wait. Does anyone have a belt?
Roll me a d10.
Nine.
Dude who's on the couch and very drunk looks up and I got a belt, starts pulling his belt off and throws it at you.
I grab the belt, run it up to the door, and wrap it around the handle and then around the railing.
Okay, roll me a d10. Because you are not a scientist.
I am not. 5.
Okay, well, it's something makeshift happens.
Maybe that'll buy us some time. Okay, next step.
Mindy is currently pushing a bookcase, and once you get down the stairs again, she pushes it in front of the stairs.
Nice. Thank you, Mindy. You're...
Yeah, no, so, like, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry. We should not let them down here.
Why do you not want... It seems like you really don't want anyone down here. I'm kind of picking up on that.
Roll me a d10.
Six.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to give you on a 6 for that one.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right. It's... I don't... Like, most people can go down here, fine. It's not a problem with most people come down here. I don't want those people coming down here. Because they're never around here, and we don't want, like, certain people should not have access to certain things, and it's just really important that we not let them down here. And oh my god, that sounds so much... I mean, like, when I say, like... So I mean, like, people not from this reality who happen to be from the specific reality they're from. I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to make some statement about them because they're orcs and a goblin. Like, that's not it. It's because specifically of who, like, what they do vocationally, like who they work for. You know what I mean? Like, that's what would make it bad, is because of, like, their actual chosen job and profession, not like their inherent, like, characteristics. Like, I just want to be really clear. Finley, where are you? Because we're in the basement. You're in the basement, right? Yeah.
I'm in the basement.
Yeah. Are you in the room with them right now when they're having this conversation?
He went to stand guard at the actual entrance to the hallway.
I'm gonna say you were on your way and you did hear this.
Okay.
Like, you were down the hall, but there's not, like, a closed door, so you overheard that.
Okay. He's gonna stand right behind Mindy, and so you want to tell us a little bit more about what they do and who they work for?
I don't.
Holy shit,
Because
Finley.
you seem to know a lot about this.
Do
Man,
I?
if Cole
I
were
don't-
here.
I don't. I'm right here. Cole's
Hey,
just
what's
like,
up? Hey,
Cole,
maybe
like,
he seems to know a lot
Cole's
about these
like
guys.
behind a couch and just stands up from behind a couch. Like, well, because you got to remember, with your skill, you are not like invisible. You are just strategically moving throughout the room, like, you know, like
Yep.
Solid Snake. Like,
Yeah, Finley had found a cardboard box and
yep,
was.
it was just like slowly moving across the floor, and every time
Yep.
anybody looked, he'd stop. Yeah.
Yep. Which is odd, which is difficult because he's really, really tall.
There's still like a lot of people in this room, so like, why don't we like go down the hallway a little bit where maybe this isn't such a public thing? There's like a storage room off to the side there, or like something.
Sure, why
Okay.
not? Can I totally investigate while we're walking down the hallway, or is that a?
What are you trying to totally? What are you looking for?
I want to look for anything that seems off, or I don't know.
Oh,
I
in the
guess-
hallway. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing that's off is that at the end of the series of hallways and weird stuff down here is that there's a giant hole in the universe. Everything else is just a poorly designed, finished basement.
Okay.
Like the walls are made from cheap wood paneling from the 70s. Like, there's kind of a storeroom, like, because the whole reason why it's a corridor is because like there's a couple of like storerooms and like a laundry room down here, and so like Mindy opens the door to like what apparently is the laundry room, and you guys kind of disappear in there. Okay, so so I was gonna tell you this. After you pledged. It's like a thing. I was gonna try to get you to pledge, and then I was gonna tell you after you pledged, that and that, you know, when you pledge for Theta Delta Beta Alpha, like I was gonna tell you, and it's like it's a whole thing that we tell people when they join.
Why don't you tell us now?
I'm getting there. Okay, so like you're so nice and you're so smart, and like I thought you'd be like a great member of our group, and then it would be like super cool. It'd be like super cool. But now like there's a bunch of guys from the wilds upstairs, and it sucks.
Oh, well, what's down here that you're
Hey,
so concerned about?
There's an entrance to a corridor.
We just learned about the wilds. It's really bad.
Well,
Yeah.
Cole is shoving her mouth full of peanut butter again, having finished the Taco Bell monstrosity.
That's a weird combo.
Yeah, Cole told us that the wilds, like, if you ever find yourselves there, like, get the heck out, because it
Yeah,
sucks.
part of me is still there, and it sucks.
Oh man, that sucks.
You can't ever, like, I don't know, like, I don't ever get to leave places. I just go to new places and meet nice people who are good and nice and don't want me to do stuff. Who just want to be my friend or, like, hang out or something. And don't try to get me to do stuff. I don't want to do stuff.
Hey man, the only stuff that we'll do is hang out, get Taco Bell, eat peanut butter.
So okay,
Finley,
so
you
the
are
thing,
so
the thing
chill.
that you get to find out, like, when you pledge, is that I'm not a human. Okay, like, I look human, I'm not a human. It is it's just like a convenient disguise.
She's not human either.
I'm completely human. Cole just
No.
says eating peanut butter.
No, he was
Oh.
pointing at Camille.
Oh, Camille.
I'd say,
No. Like,
yeah, I'm
you're
not
an elf. You're
human
an elf.
either.
You're an elf. And like, you know, like Fiona likes to look like an elf and associate with the elves and stuff like that. But I don't. I don't really have a. Okay, so promise not to freak out.
Sure.
Promise.
I'm
No
gonna.
freaksies.
I'm gonna like. I'm gonna take off my disguise, so promise not to freak out.
Okay, the alternative is freaking out and notifying the bad guys upstairs where we are, so...
Okay. So she just kind of takes a step back and like you blink. And instead of being a young human woman, a being composed of pure flame, a humanoid figure composed of flame, is standing in front of you.
That's sick.
I don't know what I expected.
Okay, so there's a window. Okay, I'm gonna put the disguise back on. Okay, I'm gonna put the disguise back on. And as you blink, if you blink again, it's just she goes back to being Mindy.
So wait, Cole, you were talking about, what was it? The Fae? The godlike?
Cole is standing there like, and has dropped the peanut butter.
Oh, jeez. Is this something you don't know? Is this something that freaks you out too?
I've never seen it.
Oh.
Did we just meet a god? Oh, that's sick.
I don't like the label God. God is so like egotistical.
No. And I know it's not like
I'm not-
technically correct, but it's just as close as I think
Fiona
I
calls
can
herself a god. Fiona calls herself a god, and it's so fucking pretentious. Sorry, that's just another one of us.
Okay.
Core's got the right attitude. Core's got the right attitude. He's great. But you know, he's down in Chicago. So yeah.
So you know about these goblin guys? You're like familiar with them?
So they
or at least their ilk?
work for a guy. So okay, so I am my domains are Fire and Passion. Which is you know, it was great for like millennia. It was great and it was fun, and like, you know, like you inspire passion in people, you inspire, you know, you keep people warm, like, oh my god, like it's wonderful. And then a wizard eats the heart of one of your fellow Fae and gains immortality, and then gets deposed, then reconquers the wilds, and suddenly is at our level and starts trying to conquer other realities. And they work for that guy. And right now we've kept them out of the corridors. We've kept them out of the corridors because the corridors give you access in ways that like other ways to travel between, like there's more than one way to travel between a world. And if you do it through like a thread or something like that, it's like you can be contained. Or if you do it through like they'll punch holes and like all this other shit. But if you use the corridors, there are no restrictions on your travel. Any direction, anytime. And you can if you screw up an attack in a universe, you can dial it back to a version where you haven't screwed up yet, and resplinter and create victory, and then use that new, and you can like take if you have access to a corridor, you could say resplinter a bunch of realities where you did succeed, and then use those armies to then invade another reality that hasn't been splintered yet, and then splinter that one and multiply the size of your attack forces like a lot.
So it's like a choose your own adventure book.
Yeah, except and you can turn back the pages.
That's a lot.
We don't know who built the corridors. They existed as far back as we know. Memory's finite for even us.
I mean,
but
is there a way to close them off?
Yeah, from inside. And I'm sorry, I set my attention on you, so which might have synced you up on it. I just really liked you.
Yeah, okay. If it's all right with you guys.
So like you like, okay, Camille, you have this passion. You have this passion for this thing. like for this piece of information you want, and I don't know much about it, but I know that you care so much, and you care so much that it's just like it.
I mean,
when
I
people
guess you're
care
not
that
wrong.
much, when people care that much about something, when they feel that kind of drive, it's just like that's how I live. And like I don't, it's passive. I don't take anything from you. It's just like it makes me like I wouldn't die if I wasn't around it. It would just like I can only be happy if I'm around people who are passionate and care, and I can inspire that passion in people. But when they already have it, like I don't have to do something for you. You just do it for yourself, and
Okay, a little bit weird, but I appreciate it.
But it means that you don't take from me.
Ah.
So I like being around people like you.
Fair.
You don't take from me, so I like it. And so I was trying to bring you in, but that meant that I accidentally connected with you and your friend.
Well, and that led us to accidentally discovering the corridors.
Yeah, I usually like keep people like I know there was one down here, and I keep my friends away from it so they never find out, and like they know about me, but they don't know, like they don't accidentally like, you know, run down a hallway and get lost in an infinite maze of realities.
Yeah.
Like that's I didn't want you coming down here normally because like I'd be worried about like you getting stuck or something.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we were chasing after this one, and he pats Cole on the head.
It's fucking weird.
And
that goblin
Juice
knew who I was. Sort of.
Yeah, we were a little confused about that too.
Well, here's the thing. Corridors can splinter in time in ways that other types of travel can't. So if they've been traveling one way, your timelines could be intersecting in any sort of ways. It's really fucked up. It's does your head in. I can't.
Sounds that way.
But here's the thing. So like I can link people into the corridors, but I can't enter a corridor.
Gotcha.
I can't close a door.
We gotta go in and close the door behind us.
Sort of.
Never be able to come back.
Cole has her hand in the air.
Yes.
Only one of us has to stay in the corridor to close it. Cole waves. I'm not from here.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, yeah, but like
I need help closing it, but if you help me, you guys can jump through before it closes, and then I just get peanut butter. This is just a place I go for peanut butter.
All right, I guess I'm in.
I don't even sleep here.
If we can help you, sure. I'm in.
I would like, if we are in a storage area, can I see if there's any jars of peanut butter down here?
Roll me a d10.
6.
There's no peanut butter down here.
Dang it. It's gonna be a very nice gesture of loading her up with all the peanut butter.
All right, so oh, this is Cole talking. So okay, I can close the door, but it's gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me time because you have to go through a whole shutdown sequence to close one of the gates. I've only done it once or twice before.
What do you need for us?
Yeah, how can we help?
You start hearing a banging on a banging, like someone's trying to open up the door to the basement. Keep them out of the basement. Keep them away from the corridor.
Okay.
You got it.
Camila, the couch. And he goes over to the couch with the guy on it and starts trying to
so you guys leave the laundry room?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I follow.
So yeah, right now, yeah. So okay, so you guys are walking out there. Cole's going to take off towards the corridor to try to close it, and then
Cool.
yeah, Mindy
Yeah,
is hiding. I if I tried to get involved in the fight, I might accidentally burn the house down with everybody in it, and that would be bad.
Sounds good.
The fire.
You stick
and the
back here,
passion.
Mindy. We got
Stay
this.
chill. We got this.
Okay, she's hiding in the laundry room.
All right. So, with Camilla's help, I'd like to try to grab the couch and drag it in front of the bookcase that's covering the stairs.
So you and Camille are going to try to drag the couch in front of the bookcase in front of the stairs.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. First things first, you're going to have to deal with the drunk guy on the couch.
Finley was just going to leave him there and heft the couch with him on it.
Okay, what's your fitness?
2. Dang it. I built him for not moving couches.
What's your fitness, Camille?
Camille's fitness is okay, why am I
You've got like 5 stats.
Yeah, I know, but I see yeah, because I have swiftness, sweetness, and then melee, bare hands.
You should have swiftness and fitness.
Fitness, not sweetness.
Oh,
Sweetness
fitness
was the
is 4 then.
Okay. You've got a carry weight of 200 pounds.
Oh, that was not in my intention, but that works.
Like it's you can't it's not how much you can, like, you can't lift it over your head, but like if you needed to heft with both arms, like you know.
I'm so bad at playing games. I'm sorry.
So yeah, with Camille you could move the couch.
Finley's just on one end, like.
God, maybe just Mindy's into, like, maybe Mindy's just into Camille's arms. Yikes.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Thighs of steel over there. Jeebus.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, a goddess is into you. All right, so yeah, you guys move the couch with the drunk guy still on it. One of the other guys in the room on a chair in the corner says, "Should we be doing something?"
Oh, hey guys.
You
Any
want
of you
an
guys
edible?
like to... No. But
Hey, dude, do you want an edible? He's looking at Finley.
Oh, yeah, I'll take one.
Finley, do not get
Thanks.
high right now. God
He's not
damn
going to
it.
eat it. He's going to put it in his pocket. I'll take it later.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was about to say, please do not get high right now. Get high later. It's perfectly cool.
Yeah.
Just
It'll be a little reward once we do this thing.
The door to the basement is ripped off its hinges.
shit biscuits.
Roll me initiative. Stormwood & Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game. So, an actual play game like this one, but like, in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows 2 people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.